Hey, it's Ashley from Yoga for That, and today I'm offering you a sequence that doesn't have any vinyasas and no downward dog. So if you're working through a wrist or shoulder injury, this one is a nice one because you're not putting too much pressure on this area. And of course, it's always nice to try something different in your practice as well. Starting at the front edge of your mat, feet about hip distance apart, resting the hands down beside you. Take a moment to soften your knees, draw your tailbone down, open your chest wide, and eyes can be open or closed. Beginning to find anchoring through all four corners of your feet. As you inhale, begin to lengthen out of your hips, grow taller through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, begin to root deeper through the feet. Allowing the natural rhythm of the breath to keep you landed in this space. Take a cleansing breath in, cleansing breath out. As you inhale, begin to flutter the eyes open. Reach the hands above the head and clasp the hands together above your head. Point your fingers, points up, cross your thumbs, and relax through your neck. Inhale to lengthen out of your hips. As you exhale, reach over towards the right, finding space in the left side body. Right shoulder might draw slightly forward, and then begin to anchor down through your left heel and find more length through your left side body. Gazing forward or maybe towards the eye of your left arm. Inhale to come through center. Exhale to reach over to the left. Left shoulder slightly forward, anchor down through your right heel, and maybe bring the gaze up towards the arm. Inhale to draw yourself through center. As you exhale, fold over the thighs, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale to release over your legs. Hands to earth, opposite elbows or backs of the thighs. Bend the knees as much as you need to find comfort in your hamstrings and low back. With an exhale, release your tippy fingers to the earth. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to release over the thighs. As you inhale, rise to stand, reverse one back to stand, reach the hands towards the sky. Exhale, hands draw through heart center. Releasing the hands beside you, taking 3 more rounds of modified Seria A. Inhale to reach the hands up. Exhale to dive over the thighs, forward fold. Inhale to find length, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale to rise, reach the hands towards the sky. No pause as you exhale, dive over the thighs, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale to rise, reach the hands towards the sky. Exhale to dive over the thighs. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to release. One more time, inhale. Exhale to dive over the thighs, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to release, fold over the thighs. Relaxing here, you might sway side to side or forward and back. Pausing in stillness. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, bring the tippy fingers to the floor. Bend your knees, stepping your left leg all the way back. Stack your right knee over the ankle, and as you inhale, rise up, high or low lunge. So always option to bring the left knee down to the floor. Take a big breath in, grow taller. Exhale to begin sinking deeper into the front knee and begin to scissor the legs together. Right hip draws back and left hip draws forward. With your next exhale, release your fingers to the earth. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale to find length, halfway lift. Exhale, tip your fingers to the earth. Step your right foot all the way back. Left knee stacks over the ankle. Engage your core. Inhale, rise, high or low lunge. Scissoring the legs together, left hip back, right hip slightly forward, and begin to sink deeper into your front knee. Reach long through your back heel. Big breath in. Exhale to release your hands to the floor. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Begin to ragdoll to stand, rising one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow and controlled. Shoulders draw down the back, palms face forward. Mountain pose, big breath in and out. Working into tree pose, feet stay about hip distance apart, bringing the weight over into your left foot. Draw your right tippy toes to the floor, knee bent, and then begin to draw the knee over to the side without twisting the hips open. Hips stay square to the front and the knee works in its natural rotation from the hip. Toes can stay on the floor. Foot might come to the calf, or you might help your foot up to your upper thigh. And then press your foot and leg together, find the energy in the legs, and you might draw the hands to heart center. From there, you might bring the arms up into your full tree pose. Anchoring down through all four corners of your planted foot, begin to lengthen out of your hips. Find your breath here. If you fall out, not a problem, you might rejoin or you can meet in standing. With an exhale, release the hands back to the heart. Draw the knee through center and gently release the foot to the floor. Release your hands and begin to pedal out through the feet. Bringing the weight over into your right foot, come to the left tippy toes and take the knee over to the side. Again, you can stay here, foot to calf or foot to upper thigh. I prefer on this side to keep my foot a little bit lower just for the natural rotation of my hip. Hands can stay where they are, hands to heart, or extending the arms up towards the sky. And you might play with your balance by bringing the gaze up towards the sky. Anchor down through all four corners of your planted foot, and your foot that's on your leg, press it into your leg. As you press your leg into your foot, find the energy in your body. As you exhale, bring the gaze back down, hands come through heart center. Draw the knee forward and gently release the foot to the earth. Begin to pedal out the feet. Joining me facing long ways on the mat, take a nice wide stance. Point your front toes towards the front wall in front of you, and back toes can either be parallel to the back edge of the mat. I prefer to turn mine in slightly just for the rotation of my hip. And then sink deep into your front knee, setting yourself up into your warrior two shape. So different entry today. And then bring the gaze over the front fingers. Working to send energy out of the arms, not reaching through the arms, but the arms are an extension of energy through the body. Begin to sink deeper into your front knee, hug your neck thighs towards each other. Take a cleansing breath in. Cleansing breath out. As you inhale, straighten through the front leg. Bring your hands to your hips and point your toes in the same direction. Lengthen out of your hips, and as you exhale, begin to hinge over the thighs. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold over your legs. Bring a little bit more weight into the fronts of your feet, and you might grab for opposite elbows. With an exhale, release your fingertips to the earth. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Pause here, bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips and then begin to lift with your chest. Pointing both toes in the same direction, turn your back toes towards the back wall, now in front of you. And then turn your back toes in slightly. Sink nice and deep into your front knee, warrior two on the second side. Hips are working towards the front corner of your mat, and then you're welcome to twist the shoulders open. So finding a twist in the torso, gazing over the front middle finger. Sink deeper into your front knee. Make sure you can see your big front toe. Big breath in. Exhale to sink a little bit deeper. With an inhale, straighten through your front leg. Point your back toes in the same direction as your front toes. Hands come to your hips. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold over the thighs, forward folds. Fingertips to earth. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale to release over your thighs. You might grab for ankles on this round, grab for opposite elbows, or just allow yourself to hang towards the earth. As you exhale, release your fingertips to the floor. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips, keep the knees soft, lifting up with the chest. Begin to heel to the feet back in. Taking the toes out this time, begin to sink down into a goddess squat shape. Tailbone reaches down, knees are working back. Bring the hands to prayer shape. As you inhale, straighten the legs, extend the arms up, hook your thumbs. Exhale to draw back down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to draw down. Last time, inhale. Exhale to settle down. Reach the arms nice and long, pause here. And as you inhale, straighten both legs, point your toes forward. Bring your hands to your hips and begin to heel to the feet in even more. Now I'm going to step towards the front edge of your mat. Release the hands beside you, mountain pose. Inhale to reach the arms up, gaze might follow. As you exhale, dive over the thighs, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to bring your tippy fingers to the earth and step back to a tabletop shape. So hands are to the earth, toes can be tucked or untucked. As you inhale, lift the tailbone, open the heart forward. Exhale to begin rounding the spine, bring the gaze towards the navel. Inhale to lift the tailbone, open the heart forward. Exhale to round the spine. Last time, inhale, tailbone lifts, heart opens. Exhale to round the spine. Inhale to return to your neutral spine. Untuck your toes. Take your knees slightly wider. Press your hips towards your heels. Child's pose. One more big breath in. Exhale. Walking your hands towards your knees, come to sit on your shins. Shifting your legs over to one side, coming to lay on the back. So bring the soles of feet to the floor and gently rolling onto the back. Taking the hands to rest beside you. Bringing your right knee in towards the chest. Bring the right ankle to your left thigh and maybe start by pressing lightly into the right inner thigh. Curl the toes towards the shin. Option choose to reach through, grab the back of your left thigh, coming in to thread the needle stretch. Releasing the left foot back to the floor, release the arms beside you. Both feet returning to the earth, drawing the left knee towards the chest, left ankle to right thigh, curling toes towards the shin. Pausing in your pretzel stretch or reaching through to grab the back of your right leg, coming in to thread the needle. Releasing your right foot back to the floor, arms rest beside you, both feet returning to the earth. Take a big breath in and out. Heel toe the feet as wide as your mat. Bring your arms to a shape of cactus beside you. Eyes always welcome to be open or closed. And beginning to draw the knees over to one side, windchilling the knees side to side, releasing the tension in the low back. Allowing the knees to fall over towards the left, maybe gazing towards the right. As you inhale, draw the knees back through center. Allow the knees to fall over towards the right, maybe gazing towards the left. Inhale to come back through center, gaze follows back through center. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch knees wide, reclined butterfly. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Taking the hands to the outsides of your thighs, draw the knees together to touch feet to the earth. And then draw both knees in towards the chest, grab behind your thighs or your shins, and give yourself a nice big hug. You might draw the forehead towards the knees. And begin to take a few gentle rocks side to side. Come to pause, gently release your head back to the earth, and release the arms and legs nice and wide beside you, coming to meet in your final resting shape. Roll the shoulders underneath your back, slight lift through the heart, and then lengthen the back of the head along the mat. Relax your low back into the floor and allow the toes to fall to the outer edges of your mat. Inviting movement. Beginning to deepen the breath. Inviting movement into your fingers and your toes. Creating circles, the wrists and the ankles. Placing your left foot to the earth, followed by the right, and then choosing to roll to right or left side of your body, coming to meet in a fetal position. With an inhale, pressing yourself up to a seated shape. Coming to meet sitting cross-legged or sitting on your heels, taking a nice tall spine, resting hands up or palms down on your thighs, closing the eyes. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Bringing the hands to prayer, heart center, bowing head down towards the hands. May the light in me find the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining with me today. Until next time, namaste.